Hey, Shalom. First, I would like to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Yahweh, who the world inwardly calls God, and Yahweh Shai, who the world inwardly calls Jesus. I want to give a double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone, who has taught me this truth. I want to give peace and blessings to the occupant across the four corners of the earth who teach this truth and rest their life to do so. This is Tazar Amath from GMS, Arizona. Quick video I'm going to get into basically, it's going to be a couple different topics on how the world to come is for a few. The heathens are going to lick up the dust from our feet, man, and how you people mock until wrath come, man, you know, and the Most High is going to mock when your fear come, you know. I mean, he's going to bless those who stood in great boldness for this truth. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you weigh the cost. You weigh what's more important, man. That's for you to determine what's more important, you know, staying in his world or sacrificing everything for this truth. What's more important to you? You know, what's more important to you? You know, I could tell you, being in this world, you know, you're going at the end, your receipt that you have to pay by you dwelling in this world ultimately is death. Okay. Being in this truth, you have and I ain't talking about no easy death. I'm talking about your torment, death, a torture, which is fire. And the benefits of you coming in this truth and being in this truth is getting blessed from the Most High, and ultimately the hope for salvation, man. Because we don't know if we're gonna make it either, but we have a better chance of making it than most of you people in this world, man. You know, than all you people in the world, really. Why? Because we forsake the things of this world to come into this knowledge and to teach, which is our reasonable service, which we are supposed to do. This is why we were made for this purpose. Okay, to do the Most High's will. This Second Esdras 8:1. It says, and he answered me saying, Second Esdras 8:1. And he answered me saying, the Most High hath made this world for many, but the world to come for few. I'm skip down to 3. It says, there be many created, but few shall be saved. When you go into Revelations, it's 12,000 from each tribe of Israel, not the heathen nations, but it's 12,000 from each tribe of Israel, man. You know, many were created, but few are saved. The world to come is for a few, and a few is going to be really in a high ruling class rulership, man, and that's being set up before the heathens' eyes to this day, and that's actually in the scriptures. I will set them up in the face of their enemies, basically, roughly paraphrasing. You know, that's evident. That's what's going on now. That's what's happening now. You know? Saying fuck everything in this world, man. Fuck it. You know, easier said than done, but I mean, ain't shit you could really do about with these people. These people don't have your best interests and shit. You know, we live in a world to where family, your wife, sometimes your children, co-worker, you don't have no fucking help. If you in this truth, you ain't got no help. The only help is the Akim, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, and friends of the prophets. That's it. That's it, bro. That's it. It's a tough ass walk. It's tough. But it says, you know, those who pick up the who has their hand on the plow, turning back is not fit for the kingdom of heaven, man. This is Isaiah 49 and 23. It says, oh yeah, right here. It says, in the kings, Isaiah 49:23, and the kings shall be thy nursing fathers, and thy queens. That this is talking about when we get into the kingdom. This is what's to come for Israel. And kings shall be thy nursing fathers, and their queens thy nursing mothers. They shall bow down to thee with their face toward the earth, and lick up the dust of thy feet. Right, that's coming, man. That's a prophecy, right? Because these heathens were made for us, man. We weren't made to be put in slavery, man, and catch all this fucking hell, bro. We wasn't made to do that. We weren't made to go through that. We wasn't. and it's tough going through that, man. It's tough, but it's almost over with too. Don't forget, the Most High is going to recompense your enemies, man. See it as a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense evil unto them who trouble you, man. Roughly paraphrasing the scripture. Okay? Mark 9:42, what does it say? It's either Mark or Matthew, if I'm not mistaken, but I believe it's Mark. Mark 9:42, matter of fact, let me get it real quick. Right here. Mark 9:42. Because you got a lot of I mean, you human. You gonna go through some shit in this world, man. Being in the truth, you gonna catch some hell. People are gonna offend you. People are gonna try to offend you, mock you, scoff at you, betray you, all that. Yeah, all that. Mark 9:42, it says, "And whosoever shall offend one of these little ones that believe in me, it is better for him that a millstone were hanged about his neck and he were cast into the sea." Right? It was better that a stone be hung about that person's neck and they were cast into the sea to drown, to die. And that's a tough ass way to die. See, is it a righteous thing? Bear with me 1 second. Bear with me. Pop a shot. Right here. The Second Thessalonians 1:6 says, "Seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you." Right? It's a righteous thing to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you, man. Those people are going to be recompensed for what they've done. I don't give a fuck who it is. Whoever troubles you and you being a man on the Lord willing, we are the man on the Lord. These people are going to get what they got, man. You got to pay for what you've done. Everybody's going to sit in that judgment seat, man. You're going to be judged for what you've done. And the Most High judge is not slack. Judgment is not slack. It gets executed every day. Okay? Let me grab this real quick. Because you're coming into a time, man, where judgment is going to be brought out on an all-time high, man. The chariots are being showed, so like being showed in the sky. More brothers is waking up. There's, the Israelite, the truth is out there. More people know about it. The tribes are waking up. This is 2 Chronicles 36:16. It says, "But they mocked the messengers of the Most High and despised his words and misused his prophets until this is an example of what happened." But I'm gonna start back. It says, "And they do this now, but they mocked the messengers of the Most High and despised his words and misused his prophets until the wrath of Yahweh arose against his people till there was no remedy," man. So they mocked, and then Most High brought that wrath. Same thing right now. You people mock, but we're not out here for the majority of you people anyway. We're really out here to wake up the elect, to bid the elect to the marriage, because once the elect is woken up, that's when all hell's gonna break loose. It's Proverbs 12:24 says, "The hand of the diligent." No, that's not it. No, that's not it. It's 7. I mean, that was a good one too, but that's not what I was looking for. It's Proverbs 1:26. It says, you know what? Right here. Let's go to Proverbs 1:20. It says, "Wisdom crieth without, so like she uttereth her voice in the streets." Right? How does wisdom uttereth her voice in the streets? Through the prophets. She crieth in the chief places. That's why we have to be out on the highways and byways to to teach His word. She crieth in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates. In the city she uttereth her words, saying, How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. Turn you at my reproof, behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you, because I have called, and ye refused. I have stretched out my hand, and no man regarded. But ye have set at naught all my counsel, and would have none of my reproof. I will also laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you. Why? Because you have loathed the Most High's law, you 2/3, you heathens. Well, you heathens ain't, the law ain't meant for you, but you 2/3 niggas, you have loathed the Most High law. You hated it. You received blessings and didn't know where it was coming from. You received blessings of this world, never known the Most High. You know? So, of course, you're going to be repaid for what you've done and what you continually do, because you niggas going to be wicked up until the point to where Yahweh Shai is going to appear from the east on that chariot. Then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. For they that hate knowledge and did not choose to fear Yahweh, they would none of my counsel. They despise all my reproof. You needed to be reproved because you have to get this world washed off of you, man. The devil. You got to get that washed off of you, and this word washes that. Therefore, they shall eat of the fruit of their own way. Exactly. You're going to eat the fruit of your own way. Being a 2/3 in this place, man. Holding hands with Esau, man. Throw hands on the hand. The wicked should not be unpunished. And be filled with their own devices, man. You know? So that's that's just what it is. In the faces of men, we seem to die. You know what I mean? In the faces of men, but you know not what we have. You know not our hope. You know not what we have to come. You know not what's promised to us. And it's written. It is written, man. Scriptures say, I have created, in my Father's house there are many mansions. Where's it at? Yahweh Shai said that. John 14:2, it says, 14:1, I started, says, Let not your heart be troubled. Ye believe in the Most High, believe also in me. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you. And it says the heavens are stretched out as a curtain, man. So we're going to have everlasting life, not only on Earth, but in other galaxies, man. Other planets, man. We're going to rule, man, and it's going to be everlasting, and we're going to be forever at peace. No more death, no more worrying, no more destruction, no more war, no more stress, no more tears, no more, from us at least. No more being at the bottom. The first in this world should be last, and the last in this world should be first. And who's that last representing? That's us, because we made ourselves companions of the things that were so used, is what the scriptures say when you go into Hebrews 10:30. On down, So Lord willing, man, I was edifying. Brothers, if you in this truth, keep going. If you hear this video, and you still tiptoeing, rather bouncing back from the world into the truth, get your things together, man. Because if you're part of the elect, you gotta understand, you're gonna come to it anyway. You're gonna come to it anyway, man. But understand, hey, coming to this truth, you have a spot of salvation. Dwelling in this world, being you're an Israelite, you're still going to catch hell. Whether you're in this world, whether you're in this truth. So you might as well come to the truth, because the reward is greater than any gift that you can receive in this world. Because every gift you're going to receive in this world, and every blessing you're going to receive that is of this world, will be surely burnt up in that fire and that destruction that talks about in multiple scriptures. Okay? So with that, I want to say Moath Lababo, Moath Lababo, Moath Lababo, Baba Kasha, Baba Kasha, Baba Kasha, Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai. And I want to say Shalom to you, Akim. Shalom.